I've just uncovered one of the greatest overlooked 90s action films ever made. Not only does this movie have Brian Bosworth, but it also has two amazing villains and MC Hammer. You want awesome? Here it is. One Man's Justice, aka One Tough Bastard, is a 1996 action film from director Kurt Wimmer. The movie opens with John North running around a mountain. What's with all the hawks? Is he reenacting level 3-2 of Ninja Gaiden? North's doing his morning exercises with his daughter timing him. After dropping her off at school, we see John's day job is a sergeant in the military. We get a nice little montage of him showing how much of a badass he is. So later when he kicks the shit out of everyone, we're not surprised. John's wife Darlene's picking up Marion from school. They stop at the local store to get some things, while some shady stuff is going on. Hey guys, maybe doing a massive arms deal out in broad daylight next to a gas station isn't really the best idea. Introducing super duper bad guy number 1, Marcus. He kills a guy, but of course Marion sees it. They're not gonna kill a kid, are they? Oh wait, I almost forgot. This is the 90s. Everyone dies. The police show up, and how many bullets are in this guy's gun? Backup arrives, and John happens to be driving by.
Should've known better than come in here with some howdy-doody white motherfucker talk like he run DMC. Yeah?
Howdy-doody white motherfucker talking like he's Run DMC. What does that even mean? John sees his wife's car and walks into the store. So the cops don't even notice?
Get him out of there! John, no!
Well, that didn't go so well. John sees his wife dead and goes full-on Terminator mode. And the Hawk shows up for good measure. Did the Foley get paid per Hawk noise? John kills the henchman, but takes another bullet from Marcus, and he's out. Enter super duper bad guy number 2, Savak. Here he is auditioning to be an extra for Interview with a Vampire. Savak attacks some guys who are dealing both drugs and military hardware. This is the second time we're seeing something Speed Racer. Did the producers have a deal?
Yeah, what ride you want to take?
White horse.
Everybody knows, don't ride the white horse. Savak busts in and shoots up the joint.
Today's army, I tell you.
Hey, keep it down in there!
Hey, quit shooting your guns up there. Some of us are trying to sleep. Savak could be one of the greatest bad guys in action history.
You follow Muhammad Ali, don't you? You just don't dance as good.
How do you not adore this? If he was spouting any more cheese, this movie would come with a cholesterol warning. They kill the military guys and go to take the guns, but some surfer dudes break in and take them instead. Savak tries to bargain with them, but when that doesn't work out, he resorts to this.
You got the gun, but I got the guns.
And then his stunt double falls out the window. In the hospital, John wakes up. He's been in a coma for 8 weeks. Hey, I know it's been rough for you, but I need to let you know, your wife's dead and your daughter's brain dead. We've kept her alive long enough so you could take her off life support and watch her die, thus turning you into a rage-fueled revenge machine. We find out Savak is really a dirty federal agent. He just gets better and better. He gets Marcus released into protective custody. You want some ice cream? How about a swift kick to the nuts? John's investigating the whereabouts of Marcus. She tells him Savak has custody of him, and he has to talk to him for any information. Here's Mikey. I smell spunky sidekick. John goes to talk to Savak. Savak tells him he can't help him, and one of his henchmen makes a big mistake.
Sometimes we have to turn a blind eye to smaller crimes in order to solve the big ones.
Did I just hear you call the murder of my wife and child a small crime?
Aw, shit. Marcus has a meeting with Dexter Kane, a big-time drug dealer. He wants to deal for him since he lost all his money when he was arrested. To let Marcus know what happens if Kane doesn't get paid, they kill this guy. Please, Hammer, don't hurt him.
Yo, Holmes. What size shoe you wear?
Yo, home, what's this boom mic doing here? While not hunting for his family's killer, John enjoys sitting at the beach and watching drug deals in slow motion. Marcus entrusts the entire kilo they got from Kane to Mikey to deliver for him. Giving it to someone who's never delivered before, doesn't that seem a little risky? John remembers Marcus had a tattoo on his neck. He searches various tattoo parlors until he finds the right one. This guy doesn't want to cooperate, so John beats everyone up. Uh-oh, giant plate glass window. Somebody's getting thrown through it. Mikey buys a gun. That's terrible trigger discipline, kid. And don't point the gun at the guy you're buying it from. John's working with his buddy in the military. He gives him Savak's info, and then John sets him up by telling him that Marcus gave him his contact info.
Who gave you my number?
Marcus.
I don't have the slightest idea what he's talking about, but...
Does he really need to put Kill Marcus on his to-do list? Wait, does he have sex on the list as well? How forgetful is this guy? Savak heads out and gets picked up by Kane's men. John breaks into Savak's apartment. For a dirty federal agent, you'd think this guy would have some kind of security. Maybe a camera? Guard dog? Anything? John tears his apartment up and happens to find a top-secret FBI bulletin in the garbage. Well, if Savak couldn't spring for security, I guess he wouldn't have a shredder either. The bulletin says there was a pallet of experimental guns missing. MPA-3 rifles. Isn't that the dubstep guns? Savak's talking to Kane. Kane had paid Savak to steal some guns for him, and he wants to know where they are. Savak tells Kane he'll recover the guns. John goes to the local military base, and they let him fire off a couple of rounds of the experimental gun. Mikey sees the kid who killed his friend, so he goes to shoot him, but John stops him and takes his drugs. John makes a deal with Mikey that'll give him back his bag if he spreads a rumor that he has the bullets for the experimental guns. Mikey then proceeds to play one potato, two potato with everybody in the city. The surfer dudes who stole the guns track down Mikey. Mikey tells him where the thieves are, and John goes to see him. Should they really be sitting out in the open with a crate that says military ordnance on it? John then does the most epic ballsy maneuver ever.
911? I'm at 203 Rose Street. I'm gonna need 5 ambulances right away.
After taking out the bad guys, he gets the guns back. Savak goes to talk to Marcus about the guns. He just loves to humiliate him.
Horse shit!
Savak goes to kill one of the surfer gang who originally stole the guns. Okay, he's a long-haired blonde guy in a suit with 2 nose rings setting people on fire out in the open. No one is identifying this guy? Marcus has some messed up limits.
Fuck, man, this ain't cool. Shut up and be glad it's not you.
I'll shoot one of my own men in the back.
The fuck you looking at?
And kill a little girl, but don't drown this kid who disappeared with all my drugs. John goes to talk to Mikey's mom.
I understand what it's like to live with pain every day.
You mean you have IBS too? Mikey tells John where to find Marcus. John finds him in a crack house with Savak. What is it with this movie of people handing people guns and then handing it back to them?
Let's not play with each other. I said I would deliver your guns, and I can. It's just gonna be a little difficult to do, Dad. You want to kill him?
Give me that. No, you keep it. Savak leaves so John can kill Marcus. John chases him outside, but of course, Mikey and the Hawk are there to guilt him into not killing him. He can't kill him, so he gets away and Savak takes him into custody. Great, now John's knocked out and Savak has the guns. Savak goes to kill Kane's brother and delivers another brilliantly awful line.
Yeah, he's my brother. But I'm not in that business, officer. I'm an accountant.
I'm aware of that, sir.
Then why did you pull me over?
We see, here's the thing. It's illegal to drive dead, sir.
What the fuck?
Savak then goes to see Kane. I can't hear Moonlight Sonata without thinking a secret door is opening somewhere. Does he just murder people all day long? He gives him the guns and gets the rest of his money. John manages to fight his way out of the least staffed police station. Seriously, one cop and one federal agent in the entire building? Kane's men think the cops killed his brother, so they go to the policeman's baseball game to get revenge. No one notices 6 armed men walking out into the middle of the field? Okay, Savak set them up. Mikey shows up at the last minute with Kane's drugs. Marcus tries to kill Kane, but once again is shown up by Savak. He got here awful quick. Savak kills Kane and Marcus. He goes to kill Mikey, but John shows up to stop him. They go up on the roof for the final showdown. I'm pretty sure he got shot there. Mikey gets away, and John unloads on Savak and launches him off the building. So now that everyone's dead, John's a father figure for Mikey. This was writer-director Kurt Wimmer's first movie, although due to some disagreements, he was taken off the film shortly after filming began. Even though the movie was finished by another director, they left Wimmer's name on the production. Years later, Wimmer wrote and directed the amazing film Equilibrium through Dimension, who completely botched the release of the film and only put it out in 300 theaters. Word of mouth spread, and thankfully the film has become a major cult classic. After that, he wrote and directed Ultraviolet, a movie that had so much inner turmoil, I'm gonna have to give it its own exploring episode. Ex-football player Brian Bosworth played John. After a chronic shoulder injury ended his football career, he tried to get into acting with the awesome Stone Cold in 1991. Despite being one of the most badass and flat-out enjoyable action movies, it didn't do so well theatrically, and it wasn't until 5 years later when Bosworth starred another film. Midnight Heat was a made-for-TV movie, and then One Man's Justice was after that. Bruce Payne played the ridiculously over-the-top bad guy Savak. He was delightfully evil, constantly berating Jeff Kobar's Marcus, and delivering a non-stop truckload of one-liners.
Which are you, a lawyer or a cop?
Kid, I am the cop.
He's such a beloved villain, he even has his own Facebook fan page. This movie is awesome. The fight scenes are well choreographed, and Bosworth's a badass, but the best parts are whenever Bruce Payne's on screen. He's one of the silliest, most over-the-top, borderline mustache-twirling villains to ever hit the screen. You can tell that he's loving this role. Jeff Kobar's great too as the lesser villain, and it's hilarious to think that the guy who shoots a child in the beginning of the film is the lesser villain. This is one of those action gems that we don't get that much of anymore. A low-budget movie that, aside from the 4:3 aspect ratio, feels bigger. This week I put out another challenge to my buddies over at Wreckless Eating. I wanted them to drink the slurry from the beginning of Stone Cold, but since I already did that movie a while ago, I went with another Brian Bosworth film. So check them out, give them a sub. They're a great bunch of really funny guys that eat a variety of awful food.
You follow Muhammad Ali, don't you? You just don't dance as good.
Hey everyone, I just want to remind you, I have a Patreon set up. If you like the show and would like to help keep me going, even $1 a month would make a difference. I would really appreciate it. I've got some cool rewards set up, so check it out. Thanks a lot.